So we'd like to speak something about Guru Tattva. One thing is we have what we call sambandha, means relationship with Guru. And Guru, although appearing as a human being, like we're human beings, Guru has a human shape. So we have a relationship with another human being, disciple and Guru, teacher and student, mentor and student. But we're used to having relationships in the material world. We have relationships with mother, father, brother, sister, uncle, teachers, employers, etc. But the relationship with Guru is categorically different. It's very unique. Because in every other relationship that we have, there's always some expectation, there's always some want, there's some need, and there's always exchange. You give something to one person, they give something in return. You give your work, they give your pay. You give your love, they give their love in return. And there's always all kinds of positioning. You're positioning yourself in relation to another person. You're trying to please them, and you have expectations from them. And they want something from you, and you want something from them. Now you approach the Guru, and you say, well, wait a minute, what kind of relationship is this? This Guru doesn't want anything from me. He doesn't need anything from me, he doesn't want anything from me. So what is the exchange here? So it's a little difficult. That's why it said understanding Guru is very difficult, because they have concept in India, modern concept of God men. They have it's a derogatory term to call somebody a God man. Generally implies that someone is after wants my money or my connection or my body or wants to exploit me in some way or another. But a genuine Guru, he doesn't have any interest in that at all. So what is the Guru supposed to do? What are we supposed to do in relation to the Guru? This is a big question. So the Guru, we can say, the Guru does two things. He removes misconception. What does he take from us? He doesn't take money. He doesn't take anything from us except misconception. Misconception and self-deception. Misconception means we have a wrong idea about life. We have a wrong idea about life. That's called misconception. Our concept, our idea is wrong. And the self-deception means that we think we're the body. We're deceiving ourselves. We think we're the body and we have needs for the body. The Guru says, first thing he says, you're not the body. You're a soul, you're a conscious being, you're eternal. You have nothing to do with this world, nothing to do with anyone in this world. So he kind of like shakes everybody up. So that's why they say Guru is the most feared, most frightening person in the world is the Guru. The scariest guy on the planet is the Guru. He's going to take everything that's wrong from you. Wrong ideas, wrong conceptions, wrong, misplaced love. Like Prabhupada always used to say, everyone's going in the wrong direction. We're loving people around us, we're not loving God. He used to joke, he probably used to say, we love dog and cat, but we don't love God. That's one thing. The Guru's role is to wake up everyone. Basically, the Guru is supposed to represent knowledge, transcendental knowledge. And the knowledge frees one from misconception and self-deception. And this problem is that this power of Maya, material energy, is always trying to cover us. It's called Avarana Shakti. Avarana Shakti is a power of Maya called covering. Avaran is the Hindi Sanskrit word, means to cover. So you're always covering us with misconception. It's like sometimes the sun is covered by a cloud. You can't see the sun, and it's cloudy, and you can't make out the location of the sun, and a heavy cloud cover. And sometimes the sun is shining. So until one becomes fixed in bhakti at the level of ruchi, or as you can say, even a sakti, there's always a chance the misconception will get covered with our true knowledge of our identity gets covered, and we get into self-deception. We get the enjoying spirit. So that's why the Guru is always emphasizing study, 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 read, read, read. And the Bhagavatam itself is saying the same message. Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya. Nityam Bhagavata Sevaya means every day you read the Bhagavatam. Just like we started this, some people thought it was a contest. One person came, one devotee came up to me and said, my friends want to enter the contest. I said, it's not a contest. And they asked me what the prize is. I said, the prize is one night with me. No, what's the prize? Chocolate cake, or a Kartik Maya vacation, a 1 month vacation in Radhakund, Kartik. That's the prize. Oh. What about Bali or Australia or Fiji or Thailand? No. 1 month, all expenses paid. Vacation, Radhakund. Oh, no thanks. I'm not going to enter the contest. So it's not a contest, and there's no prize. The prize is bhakti. It wasn't, although as soon as some points, some challenge comes up in the mind, there's some points, and people think it's a game, and it's confirmed. You think it's a game, and there's a game, and there's a prize money, and it's like, a lottery or poker or playing cards or, it's horse racing. It's not like that. It's just, basically, it's just to nudge, a push to get everybody to start reading everything, that's all. I could just say, read the Gita every day, read the Bhagavatam. But I came up with a scheme. I said, okay, make it, and then Utkarsh, he's kind of a smart guy, and in business and other things, and Bhakti also. So he came up with an Excel sheet, something for accounting or whatever. He knows about that stuff. So people are really excited. I got my Excel sheet. And it's his, and I said, you have to adjust this individually, because this thing is sleep 10 hours, chat 1 round, confirmed. So I don't want, some of you have to chat 60 rounds a day, not 1 round. He's on a different, schedule. So I said, you adjust this schedule individually. Because in his schedule, he put exercise 1 hour, lift weights 1 hour. And this guy is not going to lift any weights. The only weight he's going to lift is 50 grams of rice. He's going to put 50 grams of rice on a spoon and lift it to his mouth. 50. Then he gets to a kilo, then he'll stop. That's lunch. 20 spoons of 50 grams each, 1 kilo rice, that's lunch. And then dinner also. But look at the result. Pucka bone, pucka sherry. So, it's just an idea to get more knowledge, that's the thing. Because Krishna proclaims throughout the Gita, there's nothing more purifying than transcendental knowledge. Because knowledge, it captures the intelligence. And it'd be nice if chanting Hare Krishna Japa would capture the intelligence. That will take some time. But for everyone that's sitting here, we have some philosophical interest and some philosophical adhikar, capability and an interest in philosophy. Every devotee is a philosopher. So when you read the philosophy of Gita and Bhagavatam, it captures the intelligence. It's like a fish hook. You put a fishing pole with a line and a hook and a worm, and it catches a fish. So the philosophy of Gita and Bhagavatam catches the intelligence, and it makes you think. And thinking is the beginning of change. If you don't think, you can't change. So changing to become a better person or a higher spiritual personality depends on how much you hear Harikatha, how much you study Gita and Bhagavatam. Because it fills the intelligence with thoughts, transcendental thoughts called Shabda Raman, and then that empowers the mind to start thinking. Mind has three functions: thinking, feeling, and willing. Madana and bhavana and kriyatam, or whatever, doing, thinking, feeling, and willing. Chintana, bhavana, and willing, way say willing, ishatam, or whatever. How do you say willing? Willing, doing.
Kriya is for doing and
Kriya means doing. Yeah, Kriya. That's why Kriya Yoga. You do physical things, purify your body for yoga. So this is the idea. So the Guru is representative of that transcendental wisdom. So I was like a little scheme. I was like a little, scheme to get check scores and do we send, if people are asking questions, do we send the scores to you? I said, it's not a school. I'm not giving out diplomas. You just, score your, what do you call it? Check your own test, what do you call it? Mark your own paper, What is the perfect score in this test? And somebody said, if I chant 4 rounds, does that mean 4 points? If I chant 60 rounds, I said, no. There's 10 categories. If you do each category every day, you get 10 points. So the maximum points you get 1 month is 30 points or 310. 300 points or 310. How I come with that? What's the secret?
10 points a day.
30 days in 1 month, 30. Well, in February, there's a discount. So it's 280 points. You get a perfect score. So can you do it? So someone said, I'm waiting, I'm really getting geared up. I'm really revved up I'm getting so many replies, which I never expected. Some are in training, some are in training, going to the gym and stuff. Okay, I'm ready, go, okay. 60 rounds. Next day. So, about 15 years ago, 16 years ago, one lady from Noida, who's sitting in this room, wearing glasses, I won't mention her name, she asked me once on the telephone, point blank, without any preparation. She said, listen, you're getting pretty old now. I was about 60 then, I'm 75 today. So she said, what rest of your life remaining, what 3 things do you want to accomplish in your life? So I'm not going to ask you to tell me what you have. That's your private test. But just think, write down a sankalpa list and vows, intentions. What would you like to see happen to you in the remainder of your life? So it really caught me off guard. I said, I want to make $1 million. I want a yacht. I want a Ferrari. That's it. No, I had to think quick, So I said different things. So I want this question. You go home and you think about it. Talk to your wife and whatever. And nothing. And it should be spiritual. What spiritual things do you want to accomplish before you leave this body? Because you don't have because the person only becomes can only become what they define as their ideal. If you don't have any ideal established in your mentality, you'll never reach it. You'll never find it. Because Krishna says in Gita 4:11, Yaya tamam prapadyante tam tatsayam bhajamyam mama vartate manasya parja sarvasa. Everyone follows this principle. And Krishna says, everyone everywhere follows this principle. What's the principle? As you give to me, I give to you. You surrender to me, I reciprocate. So love is all about reciprocation. It's only about giving. Because giving itself means taking. If you give love automatically, your love increases. You give 10 points love, you end up with 20 points love, without even trying to get some love in return. That's called selfless love. Selfish love is you always need an accountant in your back pocket. Selfish love, you always need an accountant. I give you this, what do you give me back? That's not really love. Real love is one-way street. You're going one way, you end up every way. You end up cover every direction by just giving. You don't have to calculate, because Krishna is the ultimate lover, and he's giving everything to everyone. So when Krishna finds that some individual is becoming like him, he's very happy. When he finds some man or woman that's a giver and not a taker, there's givers, there's takers, and calculators. You can be a giver, a taker, a calculator. So givers are like godly. God gives, like they say. But what do we say? God gives. There's some phrase like that. God gives and forgives. We get and forget. You must have heard this very common slogan. God gives and forgives. We get and forget. Wise are always saying that. I gave you so much, you don't even show appreciation. I was cooking for 10 years for you every day, 3 times a day. Never once said my cooking is good. You just go, oh, and go to sleep. And I've been cooking 10 years, you didn't say, this is really good, great meal, you cook really nice. So we get and forget. We think it's our birthright to get. So this is what Krishna's looking for. He wants to see givers. Because if you end up giving, if you just want to give love to everyone, everywhere, then Krishna will be very pleased with you. So I don't know what to say. One thing we can talk about, I thought about also, is the idea of mercy. Krishna is a very puzzling personality. Because there's a term that describes Krishna as Sarvagya and Vimukta. Sarvagya and Vimukta. Sarvagya means omniscient. He knows everything. God knows everything, past, present, and future. And Vimukta means completely bewildered, forgetful. So when it comes to Kripa, this is where people get really confused. What is Kripa? Because in India there's a common phrase, Guru Kripa Kevalam. They don't say Krishna. Why? That's the question. They know that there's no Kripa there. They don't say Bhagavan, Guru Krishna, what is it?
Bhagavan Kripa Kevalam.
Bhagavan Karunya.
No, what?
Guru Kripa Kevalam.
Yeah, Guru. They don't say Bhagavan Kripa Kevalam. They don't say Ram Kripa Kevalam. They don't say Krishna or Vishnu. They say Guru. So why is that? Because Krishna is busy. There's 2 aspects of Krishna. One is Paramatma, and one is Bhagavan, Vishnu, Ram, and Krishna. They say Vishnu, Krishna, Ram. But Paramatma, there's one thing is called feeling. One thing is called feelings. Another thing is called cognition, awareness. So Paramatma is aware that we're suffering, but he doesn't give a damn. Bill Gates creates a disease called COVID. He knows everybody's suffering, doesn't give a damn. He's just going to make a lot of money on the vaccine. He creates the disease, and then he has a vaccine, he'll sell it for $100. So but this is part of it. So people say God doesn't care about us. Convert. Convert. He doesn't care about us. Doesn't God know we're suffering? He knows, but he doesn't care about it. So that's part of it. He's cognizant, he's aware, but there's no feelings. So mercy is, what is mercy? Mercy is when someone feels they're suffering and they try to help you get out of it. This is mercy. So that power to feel your suffering and to give you mercy is not with Krishna. Who's it with? It's with the Guru. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu speaks in Madhya Chaitanya Charitamrita. He says, Sneha Macha Shri Krishna Kriva Shri Krishna Kriva. He says that Krishna's mercy depends on affection. It depends on love. Krishna doesn't give his mercy to anyone, but he gives it through his agent, the Guru. So we always hear this term, Guru, what is it? Kriva Shakti Murti. But the Guru is a Murti of Krishna's mercy. Because why doesn't Krishna feel our suffering? What's the answer?
He's Satchidananda, so he's Satchidananda in his own form.
He's in his Leela.
He is blissful
He's
person.
a Maya.
He is not in contact with modes, so he doesn't know are actually suffering.
Yeah, that's basically the answer. Krishna is absorbed in Swarup Shakti. He is absorbed in the spiritual energy. And this word in the material world, he expands himself as Paramatma to regulate and control the material world and all living entities in it. But he's absorbed in Swarup Shakti. And he only interacts with someone who is connected with Swarup Shakti. So how did we get connected with Swarup Shakti?
Through the Guru. Through
Diksha.
Diksha.
Through the Guru, through Diksha. What does Diksha mean?
Bhakti Lata Beach.
Means receiving a mantra that describes Bhagavan, which has compacted transcendental knowledge, which destroys ignorance and establishes a transcendental presence of Krishna in our heart, along with this Krishna Seva Vasana. Three things happen by Diksha. The Seva Vasana means the desire and impulse to serve Bhagavan. And the relationship with Krishna, Sambandha, is established by Diksha Gopal mantra. So this is all done by Guru. So therefore, the Guru is so crucial to getting the mercy of Krishna. Because through Shakti, when someone has through Shakti, Krishna reciprocates with that individual. So when you get initiation, who leaves the heart and who enters the heart?
Paramatma gives the heart to Krishna.
Paramatma takes a hike. He takes a walk. He gets the next train out. And Krishna, Bhagavan, Ishade moves into the heart. And then your heart is saturated with Swarup Shakti in the form of Bhakti. Because Bhakti is two energies of Swarup Shakti. What two?
Samvit
Samvit
and
and
Ladini.
Samvit Shakti and Ladini Shakti. So when Krishna tells in Gita, Samaham Sarvabhuteshu Name Jaisir Sthidapriya, he says, I'm equal to everyone. Who's speaking this?
Paramatma.
Paramatma. Paramatma is saying Samaham Sarvabhuteshu. All living entities I am equal. But then what's the second part of the verse?
Ye bhajanti tumam bhaktya, mayate devshakapya.
But by bhaktas, I'm very, very interested. Who's speaking this?
Krishna.
Krishna in the heart. My bhaktas I take special attention to and take special care of. Krishna knows Bhakti Vatsalya. He's very affectionate and loving to his devotees. So the whole thing, the whole arrangement, the whole connection with Krishna is by the mercy of Guru. So we should never forget this. Because we become complacent, we become familiar, we become covered by ignorance and minimize the position of Guru, we relativize the position of Guru, and that's our downfall. So days like Guru Purnima every year, and Chaturmasi starts with Guru Purnima. Interesting. The 4 months austerity period called Chaturmasi begins with the worship of Vyasadeva. And in some traditions, many Advaita and Vaishnava traditions, they worship the birthday, appearance day of the Guru as Vyasa Puja also. So this is a day to remember the sanctity and the speciality of the Guru. That he's the one, because Krishna is absorbed in Leela, so he doesn't feel our suffering. He's not in the material world. But the Guru is sadhana siddha, or trying to become sadhana siddha. But the main thing about Guru is he's coming from where we are. Like we have a common phrase, I know where you're coming from. So the Guru can say, I know where you're coming from. You're coming from samsara. I was in a samsara also. I got the mercy of Guru, I'm out. I'm on my way out. Like Prabhupada has a small collection of lectures he printed into a book called On the Way to Krishna. It's just lectures with the title. So the Guru is on his way to Krishna. He tries to collect as many people as possible to go to Krishna also. So he knows what it's like to be in Maya, he knows the suffering. So that inspires his heart to give mercy. The mercy in his heart is the karuna of Krishna. But he has to be inspired because he went through it himself. It's like a mother, she suffered, she grew up, she had a family. So how much love and care she have for her daughter or son? Because she grew up herself. So she has experience. So that experience translates as mercy. So the Guru is a abode of mercy. So we should always remember that we want to be successful in spiritual life. We have to always remember the Guru and follow his teaching. So then the next question is, how do I get the mercy of Guru? By remembering Guru, by meditating on Guru, by serving Guru. Like I'm reading Vidagdha Madhav now. I read it years ago, I'm reading it again. And Krishna asked Lalita, Krishna met Lalita Saki, and he asked her, he said, how can I get the mercy of Radharani? Good question. He said, you have to do a lot of seva. You have to serve her. You have to paint her feet, you have to massage her, you have to brush her hair, you have to dress her, you have to do so many things for her. You have to dance for her, you have to do so many things. Be nice to her. And don't go with Chandala. But the answer to Lalita Saki said, you have to excessive service, then you'll get the mercy of Radharani. So someone says, how do you get the mercy of the Guru? Do seva. So one of the things on the 10 categories of daily activities is called seva. Hari, Guru, Vaishnava, seva. And seva is bliss. We should have a t-shirt printed up. Seva is, in the back of the shirt, bliss. Have rainbows in the back of the shirt where it says bliss, have rainbows and swans flying and seva is ... Or a smile like an old-fashioned dentist on. 1920s, the dentist's office, orthodontist, would have a big smile. Big smile hanging on a wooden door outside his office. A wooden piece of wood outside. It means dentist. Now there's a neon sign, Dr. So-and-so, orthodontic, braces, this, that. A big long bunch of words. The old days, just push the teeth. You go to an antique shop, you find old signs and stuff, you know. Save us with. So, any questions? That's pretty impromptu. I just, you know. But mercy is the thing. Praying for Krishna's mercy, you're wasting your time. If you were in the middle, you were with your girlfriend at 12 o'clock at night. You're dancing on the banks of the moon, and some guy comes out, hey, look, I got to help me. Get out of here, man. Take a walk. So sometimes at night you take rest 11 or 12, you have really bummed out and anxiety and suffering, you know you're married. And then you start praying, oh Krishna, oh Bhagavan, Kripa Karo, please help me, oh God, my wife, my husband, my kids, my mother-in-law, my father, oh, and nothing happens. Nothing happens. Your pillow gets wet with tears and that's it. I'm telling you. He's in your heart and he keeps telling you, if you're initiated, you're devotee, Krishna keeps telling you, why are you praying to me, you stupid? Why are you bothering me? I sent my representative there, pray to him. His phone's turned off. It turns out 11 a.m. tomorrow. Okay, wait till tomorrow. So, the thing is, Krishna will tell you, if you're listening in the heart to where Krishna is, Parama's not there, not Krishna there. Say, listen, don't bother me. I had a sign, don't see my door, a sign on the door, gone rasa dancing. They might say gone fishing or something. I'm playing tennis. It's Holy Festival now. Yeah, I'm playing Holy, don't bother me. So if you want to be successful in Bhakti, you should do lots of service to Guru and pray to Guru. Indra Das used to tell a very interesting story of the Vyasa's son and Prabhupada's Tirobhav. He said, because Indra was an interesting personality, everyone knows about him, but he was telling, he was in his room and some demon was attacking him in his room. I don't know if it was himself or whatever. I have my doubts. But he said some guy with only a head, he only had a head and big teeth and horns. He was in the corner of his room. He's looking down at him, going, ah. He opens his mouth like he wanted to swallow. I was really scared. So what did he take shelter of?
Rupa.
Hare Krishna mantra. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. And the demon looked at him and said, and then the demon said, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. He just laughed. Then he said, Radhe, Radhe, Radhe. The demon just looked at him and I didn't, because he didn't have the ID card to chant Radhe, Radhe. He could chant Krishna Nam, but he didn't have the ID card to chant Radhe Nam. So the demon came closer to him from the corner and said, and Krishna, what? Krishna Nam didn't work, Radha Nam didn't work. And he said, Prabhupada. And the demon disappeared. Jai Jai Shri Radhe. So Krishna is not going to answer your prayers. Radharani is not going to answer. Guru will answer your prayers. Because Radha and Krishna are in his heart. Govinda Vishram. Govinda is sleeping in the heart. Wherever Govinda is, Radharani is lying on his chest, sleeping too. So pray to Guru, and that's where your success is. We don't usually think of the Guru. You know, I have Krishna. You have Krishna, you worship Krishna, you remember Krishna, you serve Krishna, you chant his name. But for mercy, not going to get it. You may get money. You pray to Krishna for money, you may get money, because Paramatma can arrange that. You can get money. One time somebody asked Satyanarayan, Das Babaji Maharaj, does Krishna answer prayers? He said, yes. He said, what if a poor man prays to become rich? Will he become rich? He said, it's possible, he can. Krishna can make arrangement. You often hear stories about people that their great uncle from Saudi Arabia died with $50 million for some guy in New York City. Happens all the time. So you can pray to Krishna for material things you may get, but you want spiritual improvement, spiritual advancement, Guru is the key. So I'll close on that note. I'm not like Santa Claus. Everybody writes letters to Santa Claus. And they post them in the mail. They get millions of letters in the post office. Santa Claus, addressed North Pole. Dear Santa, please bring me a new tractor, new bicycle, and all this stuff. So don't send a bunch of letters with 10 requests. But the point I'm trying to make is that Krishna's mercy is with the Guru. So if you act properly, if you act affectionately towards the Guru, and you're absorbed in service to the Guru, then you'll capture the heart of the Guru, and your prayers will be answered very quickly. The success in bhakti depends. This in the one book by Satyanarayana Das, he said this is a secret formula that most devotees don't know. The secret formula is spiritual success. Everyone's doing Navavida Bhakti, everyone's hearing and chanting, remembering Krishna. But everyone's missing this key point of Bhakti Bhajan and success in Bhajan. Service and absorption in Guru's pleasure. People they take diction, they disappear. But this is a very wise person, very educated devotee, very recognized and prestigious person in the Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya, Satyanarayana Das. He said, this is the secret formula to spiritual success. Dependence on Guru Kripa, service to Guru, and the mercy of Guru. So I'll end on that note. Jai Jai Shri Radhe. Any comments or questions? The 3 E's. Educate, enlighten, and entertain. Someone once asked me the 3 E's of giving a good class. Educate, enlighten, and entertain. So, when I was in America, one guy gave a phrase, he said, how to give a good class? Quote a slok, tell a joke, quote a slok. I don't know if I quoted a slok. I quoted 2 slokas, I think. Anything more? Did anyone want to say anything about Guru Tattva? Any courageous souls that have any room left in their belly to speak? Most people don't have any prawn left because all their prawn is digesting the food. There are 12 cooks for this feast. 2 cooks from Radhika, my neighbor, and 10 cooks from Delhi. So if those 12 cooks didn't knock you out, nothing can. If you can't get knocked out with 12 cooks, you never get knocked out. You want to say something? Your guys? Why not? Give me the microphone. He's a guru by birth. Pick it up, close your mouth.
What should I speak?
Just speak on it. When you've been practicing bhakti, what is your experience?
ओम अज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः. I don't know what to speak. I just want to say something about you. कि the very first time I met you, I was pretty sure कि Babaji is not my Gurudev, and gradually, by your disciples association, Kishori Didi, Govind Bhaiya, Anurag, they guided me and they were the person who introduced me to you, and now I'm here sitting in disciples meet. So this is my first meeting with you in disciples meeting. So thank you so much, Maharaj, for giving me this opportunity to come here and serve here. Thank you, Maharaj.
Jai. This is Karsh, Upadi, a young man trying to become a devotee. Well, turn around and say anything. Gopal. Get a microphone, Gopal. Yes. Got a lot of water there. I don't know if it's feedback or whatever.
Radha
Gopal. Gopal Das.
Gurudev, I'm very grateful to you, Gurudev. Like, you enlighten us, like, you say if you want to know a person, we have to serve him. This conception is not at all, it's there with me, like, loving is bliss, like, serving is bliss, you say. That, if that enters deep in our heart, then everything is there, Gurudev. You gave us everything, we need to just realize it. And follow you. Everything is there at the lotus feet of Gurudev. That's what I am able to understand. And I have to follow you. Yes.
What is what's the difference between being initiated and non-initiated?
There's so much difference is there, Gurudev.
Why?
Like without initiation, it's all like in the cloud. There is no anchor where we can hold on. Like it's like vague thing that's going on. But by mercy, if one can get some understanding that spiritual life entirely depends on Gurudev. Like because Gurudev is without initiation, it's not possible to understand the things Gurudev is. Without personality, there is no bhakti, Gurudev.
What changed in your heart and mind happened after initiation?
Yes, Gurudev.
Before initiating, you're chanting Hare Krishna, reading books. What's difference?
The conception, Gurudev, that I'm doing this for the, if Guru will be pleased, Gurudev will be pleased, and it's and you give lot of things, Gurudev, like Leela is there, Krishna is there in our lives. Without initiation, there is no Krishna. We can feel Krishna.
Feel that.
Yes, Gurudev, we can feel Krishna. Radharani. Krishna.
You want to say anything else?
No.
Do you want to say anything, Glenn?
Yes.
This is his brother Govinda.
Yes.
See what happens. The feedback now.
Yes.
Yeah,
I'll speak normally.
okay.
Gurudev, 8 years physically we are there with you, and now when I see right now after 8 years, Gurudev, you actually showed us how to live in Vrindavan Dham, how to actually basically you told us long back that all the 6 Goswami temples, they are filled with love between the devotee and Bhagavan. Gopal Bhatta Goswami and Radharaman. There is full of waves of love between them. Full of waves of love between Jiva Goswami Pad and Radha Damodar. Just to tap in there, you will understand the change, you told us. And really, we did that, we understood what is there. Similarly, you took us to all the Leela Sthalis, showed us what is actually happening there. So, you are giving time and teaching us Bhagavatam. And like how to live. Winter is coming, this thing you take so that you can keep your health good. And summer, these things you do, this thing. All actually, it is like one-stop shop. Everything you taught us, Gurudev. Everything you taught us. How to live, how to deal with devotees. And you personally showed us how to deal with devotees. How to deal with sadhus. How, like, any sadhu, you taught us, everything you taught us, Gurudev. Actually, not only taught, you fed into us, like. So, with all that, we can actually see, Gurudev, that whole life is, the way we see things is changing. The way we actually live in this world is changing. Previously, I never used to live like this. A lot of anger was there. Now, anger may be there, but it is not manifesting outside. So it is completely different. You also taught us, like you said, giving. We saw you always giving. Always you gave only, Gurudev. You never asked anything from us. Never ever, not even expected anything from us. And with that you are showing us how to live, how to give and how to live. With all, you are showing all that, Gurudev. And there is a beautiful, means I was remembering that today morning, I was thinking of, I have to speak in front of Gurudev. Please, Gurudev, give me something. And you spoke on these lines only, like you spoke exactly, Guru Krupahi Kevalam, all that you spoke. I was thinking, like, there is a beautiful story in Puranas, like Narada Muni was about to go to Vaikuntha, and he meets one Brahmana and a cobbler. And Brahmana asks, when I will go back to Narayana? And cobbler asks what Narayana is doing. So then Narada Muni meets Lord Narayana and says, he glorifies Lord Narayana and he puts the 2 requests. Then Narayana says, Brahmana will come within few lifetimes. Cobbler will come immediately. And you tell first Brahmana that I am passing elephant through an eye of a needle. And you tell this also to the cobbler. Then Narada Muni comes back and tells to Brahmana that first Brahmana was so inquisitive, he asks, when I'll go back to Narayana? No, Narayana wants to, Narayana is actually busy passing an elephant through an eye of a needle. And Brahmana says, don't make fun. Because his knowledge is covering, he could not actually understand the glories of Krishna. But cobbler says, Narada Muni says to cobbler also the same thing, that Narayana is passing an elephant through the eye of a needle. And cobbler says, Jai! He was in bliss. Immediately he was in bliss. Then Narada Muni asks, do you believe it? Then he says, yeah, because he kept whole big banyan tree in the small mustard seed. And mustard seed, that is not banyan seed. That seed may not know that it is going to become a banyan tree. But Krishna will make that happen. Similarly, Gurudev, it's faith, and we are seeing it 8 years. I was telling to one devotee also there that I'm there, but I know I'm going there, and I'm there. And 8 years I'm seeing it. It's going on. The manifestation of whatever you are giving, bhakti and all the Advaita, Prabhu's Parivar, Krupa, all that we can see here. We may not express in words, but we can see happening here. And it is rest assured, Gurudev, that we are going there. No one can actually, no one can stop, and we are there. That is happening. Like banyan seed you put in, tree is coming. It's Krishna is doing it. What we are nothing. And I told that devotee also, just we are sitting, Gurudev is giving shade, fruits, nectar, love, everything. We are just sitting. What we can do? We are just sitting, bas, that's it. So this is, and there is a beautiful verse Lord Shiva says to Mother Parvati, Dhyana Moolam Gurur Murti. The essence of, or the beginning, the root, Dhyana Moolam is first meditate on the form of Guru. Puja Moolam Gurur Padam. Worship begins, the first is worshipping the lotus feet of Guru. Mantra Moolam Gurur Vakyam. Whatever Guru says, that is the basic. And you taught us how to meditate on mantra, how to follow your instruction. Means you told us everything about meditation, about chanting, about puja, everything. And the last word is Moksha Moolam Gurur Krupa. Only by mercy of Guru we are going there. Yes, Guru. That's the fact. And there are many Purana stories where faith actually is the one which will take us from here to there. And you somehow captured us. That's why I always say to you, Gurudev, somehow be with me. But that's it. That if you are there, like in a cricket team, they need 11 players. But I need you, one sufficient. I'll win the match. I know I'm there. So thank you so much, Gurudev, for always extending yourself, giving time and being with us. May this faith be always remain in the closet of my heart, always growing. Thank you, Gurudev. Radha Radha.
Gurudev, I just want to, like you were asking Gopal Dada if there are any things that have changed after taking Diksha while reading books or doing japa. So there's a lot that has changed, Gurudev. The same things, the same book, the same page, the same line is just making more sense and giving more satisfaction to the heart. And it's like, and also the classes that you are taking for us, Gurudev. Seasons change, sickness comes, things come and go, but your classes go on like that, Gurudev. Like in our daily routine also, there are a number of times when we have to, okay, today this is not good, today that is not good. We number of times just, take rest and do nothing, just. But in doing our daily sadhana also, there are a number of excuses that come. Okay, today let me not do this because so and so. But Gurudev, your classes happen like that every time. And every Saturday, every Sunday, from these many years, those classes are happening like that. I'm immensely grateful to you, Gurudev, for giving us that time and that opportunity for learning from you directly. And also, by those classes and also the small statements which you just say like that, and they suddenly they suddenly connect so much that all those little books, whatever we read or whatever little sadhana we do, that makes a lot of more sense to the heart and to the, like, it just enters the head more. And also this is one thing. And also, Gurudev, like you said the other day, that Guru connects the disciple to Krishna. Like I've personally seen in my life in number of examples, that how by your kripa, there's always one additional step. There's always one more step which feels ki, okay, yes, we'll get there. Like that day you were giving one example in the class that just like one just sits in the airplane and just suddenly wakes up and sees, okay, we are already there at the destination. So it almost feels like that. That day when you took us for Vrindavan Parikrama, you were sharing that experience of, how you were doing that Dandavat Parikrama, and the bare earth was there on your chest, on your bare chest, feeling that, and while doing that Parikrama. For us, Gurudev, there's no pain and nothing, and by your kripa, everything is happening on its own, Gurudev. I feel that it's and all are at least my shortcomings and all the deficiencies that I have. Just like a small child while playing might even slap the parent, but the parent just lovingly takes it. So like that, I feel that all my deficiencies and all my shortcomings, even in the sadhana and even in my speech, whenever I'm there with you, you just tolerate everything very lovingly, Gurudev. Thank you so much, Gurudev.
Radhe Radhe Maharaj.
I know her before her initiation, but especially I want to speak about her. So, previously, suppose if milkman comes, we know milk is going to come for our house. That I can drink that milk in some or the other form. Any item comes, it comes for me. So, delivery of mercy of Krishna also comes in terms of Shastra or understanding or anything. Previously, it all used to come for me, at least I am sure of it. Once after initiation, they stopped coming to me. So, I don't know what happened. The delivery address changed. Maybe Krishna forgot whom to give, and suddenly he started giving to her. So I chant the same feeling I don't get the way she gets. And I know her conversations, I know her how she speaks, what she thinks, because I am at least little bit sensible enough to understand some kind of subtle changes that happen. So her understanding of Shastra changes. After initiation, she's like I get shocked with her responses. Okay, this can be thought. Sometimes she asks questions by reading this one. What do you think about it? The same person who used to think in a different manner, okay, this is what my limited understanding is, I just speak about it. So then she answers, okay, let me put this statement like this. So then I get shocked. Is this possible? Is this thinking possible from me? But then I understood the reciprocation she's getting and all. So every moment it shows it's always good to be humbled. So it's always good to be humbled. But maybe Lord wants to teach me, every moment you get humbled. Every day you get humbled. So I can see your magic, at least. The direct personality who can experience your magic. Before marriage also experienced the way you brought me to Vrindavan. After marriage also experienced the way marriage happened. But after initiation I can experience every moment. I am a testimony to the knowledge that she received from you, to the blessing she received from you. Anyway, Shishya will automatically feel grateful to his or her Guru. I'll appreciate, okay, my Gurudev, you gave this. Whether you give or not, definitely they'll say. At least for them, they will be grateful, whoever learns from you. But for me, I can see it's a real experience of me, the way the reciprocations happen to her. I just feel humbled to offer obeisances to Maharaj. So it's only magic. I can see every day the magic in the manifestations of your mercy in her, Maharaj. Thank you. Thank you.
So for those who are for those who are watching on live broadcast, if anybody is, yeah. The last two speakers, last two devotees, the last speaker was the husband of the prior speaker. So there should be some little backup information here to bring everybody up on the same page and up to date. Because first Ganapati, the gentleman who spoke, he used to come alone, and then he got married, and he came with his wife. neither one of them are initiated. And they're coming for some time and doing service and practicing bhakti and doing Harikatha. And then somehow his wife got initiated. Her name is Prema Mai Dasi. And Ganapati didn't get initiated. Before they both would come to class and go home and talk about the class. And Ganapati is pretty smart, so he would be like the guru and tell us what's going on and straighten her understanding out. But then somehow she got initiated. He didn't get initiated, but she got initiated, and she got empowered by Vaita Prabhu and Sita Devi. So he would be busy working during class time. He couldn't come, and on Sunday he would go to meet with his future guru. His future guru is Satyanarayana Das Babaji. He wants to take initiation for Satyanarayana Das. So his wife would come here to class and go home and tell him about the class and how much she understood. And she would ask him questions. He couldn't answer. He said, what is this? We both used to go to the same Shiksha Guru, get the same knowledge. Now after you got initiated, everything changed. Now you became my guru. So he's feeling embarrassed. But pretty soon I got initiated by Satyanarayana Das Babaji. That's a little bit of background why everyone's laughing. So it shows the power of initiation. The wife, he was the Gurupati, he still is the Gurupati by Dharma. He's the husband is the Gurupati of the wife. But as far as transcendental bhakti began, knowledge of bhakti, maybe his wife has a little more insight because he's being blessed by a Vaita Prabhu. But soon, Ganapati will be blessed by Gadadhar Pandit. Gadadhar Pandit was giving classes to Advaita and Mahaprabhu and Jagannath Puri. Vaita Prabhu and Mahaprabhu were going to Tota Gopinath every morning for Bhagavatam class for Gadadhar Pandit. So he's going to be in Gadadhar Pandit Parivar, so he'll probably be teaching his wife every few months. Jai Shri. Anyone else want to say anything? Okay, good night. Bye. Govika, thanks for making nice arrangements. The Delhi team, Govika, Nanga, and Shambhalava, and Tanishta, and who else? Reno, and whatever gang, Radhapriya, and everybody. They cooked and helped and just came here and made our family festival. They're my god sisters and god brothers. So it's uncles and aunts and brothers and sisters and fathers and god brothers. I'm a father to my son. I'm brothers to these guys. He's my Guru Vain. Guru Vain, Guru Bhai. Sham Sharan's my Guru Bhai. So thanks for nice feast, nice company. We'll see you soon. Jai Jai Shri Radhe. Does anybody else want to say anything? You can give it to your wife. There you go, and there you go, Paul. This is on TV. The hoodie, pink hoodie.
Radha Radha Gurudev. Thank you so much, Gurudev. We are very grateful to you for inspiring us in all stages, especially your last 2-3 days. I was, as you said, these points of chanting, doing kirtan. Whenever there is some like gap or something in sadhana, because we are we are sadhakas, especially I am a small sadhaka. So whenever there is a gap like thing, you are always inspiring us, like creating some inspiring things. How a teacher encourages small kids to dance through rhymes and all like that. You are encouraging us with your positive energy, love, care and everything, Gurudev. This chart and all look may small things, but they give us like a guide to check ourselves and improve ourselves. Thank you so much, Gurudev. This guidance is priceless and we can't repay you. And I pray to Radharani and Guru Parampara to make best use of this guidance I'm receiving from you. Thank you, Gurudev.
Radhe Radhe Gurudev. First of all, I want to thank you for everything that you have given to us. So especially like Premamai mentioned that the way we used to read books earlier and now the way it feels, it's totally different. The effort you are taking in each and every classes and the Saturday Bhagavatam, and like first you started with the 10th canto, but now you are doing the whole Bhagavatam with us, and it's a whole journey, Gurudev. How like at the time of first class of Bhagavatam, first canto, I felt like I don't know how to even read a book, and you guided us how to actually link the entire thing with the other shlokas and how to actually understand the real meaning of that shloka. Because earlier it was a plain reading, and as I can speak of myself, I was not getting, I was thinking that my understanding says that, but when actually you taught us, it gave us so much clear understanding and guidance that actually how we need to read things, read shastras and understand things. It is a great blessing for us. Plus, like now you have introduced this 10 sadhana chart for us, so it shows how much compassionate and like how much you care for all of us, that you know we are not able to do all these things. At least by this effort we will be able to score ourselves, and it is not to show anybody else but to show ourselves at least are we progressing in our bhakti or not. And like you always say that bhakti is not that complicated, but we are making it complicated. So it's not for a complicated person. And actually I realized, because whenever I fell down, luckily I'm just getting up every time, falling down, getting up every time. It's only happening because of you. Otherwise, I would have fallen down past many years back. So it's all your mercy that, and your simple message, Radha Kund, when coming Radha Kund, gives more energy that I have to fight back, I have to come back, I have to be a sincere devotee and reach my goal, be a good manjari and do as much as I can to serve you and please you. Thank you so much, Gurudev, for it.
Gurudev. First of all, I want to say you thank you for everything that you are giving to me, and you are like the only person that I met in my life that is really, I feel that is loving my soul, and this is so beautiful because you are loving the soul of all the people and especially of all your disciples. Like you don't care about external things. Just you are caring and meditating only on how to make us progress day by day and how to bring us to Radharani. This is your only desire. And you are never asking anything from us. You are just giving, as they say, and so you are showing to us what means real love. And this is what I was looking for because in material world there doesn't exist this kind of love, and I see in you the practical experience that this kind of spiritual love is possible even here right now. And so I'm just trying to follow your footsteps and trying my best to please you. This is my only desire. So, and these 10 points of sadhana is so inspiring because I don't need nothing, and so I really needed something to fix myself, because also I'm very free now, free time. So it's very important to not waste my life in Maya. So I'm really every bhakti that I can do is only because your mercy. Because myself I'm only Maya, nothing else. So really, Gurudev, thank you so much for nourishing my soul every day. Jai Gurudev. I hope to be able to serve you and to please you. This is my only desire. Jai Gurudev.
Okay. Yes, yes. Yeah. I also think I said anything else. Any question around the question? That's the reciprocation program. Right, so this is the conclusion of the program today. We had some kirtan and we had some puja, Param Gurudev's puja, and we had some Mahaprasad, and we had some discussion about Guru Tattva, and devotees spoke about their ideas of Guru and Guru Tattva. This is a very important day because Rupa Goswami explains in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu that Bhakti begins with Guru Padashraya. There's 64 limbs of devotion, and it doesn't even start. The first 4 limbs are all Guru. So everywhere, when you build a house, there's 4 corners: north, east, south, and west. So the 4 corners are the first 4 limbs of Bhakti. Guru Padashraya, then Diksha Adi Shikshanam Vishwambhena Guru Seva. So first you take shelter of Guru, then you take Diksha, then you receive Shiksha, then you serve the Guru with great respect and intimacy. So these are the first 4 limbs of 64 limbs of Bhakti. Taking shelter of Guru Padashraya, taking Diksha, and taking Shiksha, and serving Vishwambhena Guru Seva. So again, it's the point of Guru Seva. So these are the whole 4. This is where Bhakti, the house of Bhakti. These are the 4 corners. The 4 corners of the house of Bhakti are all Guru. And the stronger your relationship with Guru, the stronger your memory of Guru, the stronger your faith in Guru and stay with Guru, the stronger your house of bhakti will be. We're trying to build a house of bhakti. That's like there's some statement. There's some statement that in ISKCON they say, Prabhupada built a house which everyone can live in. You know, like ISKCON you can say. That's a very nice, positive thing. So the house of every disciple that has a guru should build a house of bhakti, which is foundation of the house, and the four corners of the house are all guru. So I just want to close on that. The day of Vyasa Puja is a day for renewing your relationship with the Guru and refreshing your relationship and rejuvenating your relationship or contemplating about establishing relationship with Guru. Because Guru is the basis of devotion to Bhagavan. So that's the whole idea. Everything should end on a happy note. So Jai Jai Shri Radhe.
Jai Gurudev.
Jai